Many had envisaged that the year will be that of prosperity, laughter, and fun. But as fate would have it, moments of sorrows will cloud the year with the cruel and untimely hand of death, picking the high, the mighty, the haves, and the have-nots. From Kenya's second and longest-serving president, Daniel Arap Moi, to Kenya's prolific writer, Ken Walibora, and to Lanet in Nakuru County, the tweeting chief, Francis Kariuki, makes up a long list of prominent people who passed on during the pandemic year. Here is our reporter Mwangi Maina with 2020's Hand of Death.
Early morning, 4th of February 2020, the nation was plunged into a state of mourning after news broke out that Kenya's second and longest president, Daniel Arap Moi, had passed on via a special presidential proclamation released from State House. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who by then was airborne en route to the United States of America for a prayer breakfast, confirmed that Mzee Moi signed off aged 96 years. The nation held its breath. The country was thrown into a period of mourning, with President Uhuru Kenyatta announcing that flags within the borders of the country and all embassies across the world fly half-mast until Mzee Moi was buried. It was the second time the country was mourning the death of a president, 42 years later after Kenya's founding president Mzee Jomo Kenyatta died. Mzee Moi was laid in state for 3 days at Parliament buildings before a state funeral befitting a former head of state and commander-in-chief of Kenya's defense forces was conducted. President Moi was accorded full civilian and military honors during the two state funeral ceremonies conducted at the Nyayo Stadium and at Mzee Moi's Kabarak home out of an executive order pronounced by President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Moi died out of ill health associated with old age at the Nairobi hospital on the fateful Tuesday morning. At exactly 5:20 a.m., Daniel Arap Moi, a man who ruled the country with an iron fist, breathed his last. Moi was buried at his Kabarak home. After a search over missing Kenya's famed prolific writer and playwright was called off, news broke out that the body of Professor Ken Walibora, renowned and highly acclaimed Swahili author, was found at the Kenyatta National Hospital funeral home. Professor Ken Walibora was allegedly attacked by a group of street children and was hit by a speeding bus along Landis Road, Muthurwa area, Nairobi. Claims of medical negligence erupted when it was alleged the Riara University lecturer was unattended to for over 15 hours. On 9th March, Msambweni residents lost their Member of Parliament, Ramadhan Suleiman Dori, who passed on at a hospital in Mombasa. Dori had been ailing for some time and was admitted at the intensive care unit of the hospital. Dori's remains were interred at his rural home in Gazi, Kwale County. Another notable figure from the Coast region who died this year is former Assistant Minister Ramadhan Saif Kajembe. The former Changamwe Member of Parliament succumbed to COVID-19 weeks after losing his two wives. Just as Murunga Makoha, the Matungu Member of Parliament, may have been the first Member of Parliament to succumb to COVID-19. Murunga died at St. Mary's Hospital in Mumias, Kakamega County, leaving his constituents with no representative. His body was ferried to Nairobi's Lee Funeral Home, almost 400 kilometers away, a move that elicited mixed reactions from Kenyans since the MP was buried in the same county he died. Before Matungu Member of Parliament was buried, another Member of Parliament from the Western region signed off. Kabuchai Member of Parliament James Mukwelu Sweti, a second-time Ford Kenya Member of Parliament, died at the Nairobi Hospital after a long battle with arthritis. The MP was a former councillor of Chwele Ward. A week into the month of December, the country lost yet another politician, this time around a legislator in the upper house, Machakos Senator Boniface Mutinda Kabaka. Kabaka died while undergoing treatment at an ICU facility in a hospital in Nairobi. The senator fell ill at an apartment in Nairobi's Kilimani estate after an alleged 21-hour date with a woman. As the country was coming into terms with the intrigue surrounding the death of Machakos Senator, former cabinet minister Joseph William Thiga Nyaga succumbed to COVID-19 the same day. He died while receiving treatment in Nairobi. Nyaga was the elder son of veteran politician Jeremiah Nyaga, who controlled Embu politics. John Obiero Nyagarama was the first governor to succumb to COVID-19 complications. The 74-year-old former Nyamira governor died at the Nairobi hospital where he was undergoing treatment. Nyagarama was buried at his rural home in Tente, Nyamira County. As Kenya's young entertainment industry was reeling from the ravages of COVID-19, the industry was dealt a big blow as Kenya's finest thespian and television star Charles Bukeko, alias Papa Shirandula, succumbed to COVID-19. The towering, talented and gifted actor inspired a generation of artists, including comedians and local thespians in Kenya's local dramas. Other notable Kenyans who passed on this year, either to COVID-19 or other causes, include comedian Othul Othul, Queen of Hangla Music Maureen Atieno, Kenya's first tweeting chief, Chief Francis Kariuki of Lanet, Nakuru, a host of members of county assemblies, including Peter Chomba, Huruma Ward MCA in Uasin Gishu County, Cyrus Omondi alias Gearbox of Kahawa Wendani in Kiambu, Mohamed Hatimi, nominated Mombasa County MCA, Samuel Karanja of Nakuru's London Ward, John Juguna of Nakuru's Hellsgate Ward, Kennedy Mainya of Kisi's Kiamokama Ward, and renowned sociologist Ken Ouko, a Don from the University of Nairobi. 2020 was indubitably a difficult year, with hearts bleeding, sufferings untold, and cries of distraught. Death is envious, death is jealous, death too must one day die. May the souls of the departed rest in eternal peace. Mwangi Maina, TV 47, Nairobi.